We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 or the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the LA Chargers. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts, as this one is underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. They'll send the tight end in motion left. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
In motion goes the tight end. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. More from L.A. in a moment. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Down the sideline.
Fuck he throwing it to?
This is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
They'll roll him out right. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Lamb will go in motion. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. CeeDee Lamb, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Yeah, the Patriots are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. To throw, it's Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Now Carr on the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket, and that is incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1. They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on fourth and goal from the 1. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger drive about to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. 2nd down and 6 now. From down near his goal line here, Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Jacobs going to try the middle. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Now Carr. That is caught by Lamb. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Hook up of 15 yards there. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Right back to him on 1st down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Into the red zone, it's Carr. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Yeah, the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. Now Carr. Flushed out right. Toward the pylon, caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They'll try to run this one in, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. Carr now on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Pats have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. More from L.A. in a moment. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Herbert on 1st down now. And he fires one incomplete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert throwing again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
2nd and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And they're going to speed things up here. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Okay, CD, 2nd quarter, look at their deficit and where they're at on the field. They're going for this, right?
I think that they are, because down at this point, they've just made that big move. Ride the momentum wave while you can. I know people think, hey, you've got to get some points here. Hey, you're riding it big time. Go get it done.
Jacobs looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Justin Herbert as time expires in the first half. And the Chargers get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with our one coach, he said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Chargers. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Santos with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now they're in the hurry-up. Carr going to try and throw on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. From the gun, it's Carr. Caught by Allen. Into space at the 45. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch, as that play good for 30 and a first.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Carr now to throw. He's got Allen. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And quickly they get to the line. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he is out of bounds here. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Carr keeps it on the sneak. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. There's the stiff arm. Past midfield, look out. And he'll go out of bounds, but 10 yards inside of enemy territory at the 40. Great return.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Completes it to the fullback hand. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Pats are going to get the football here at their own 23. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st down, Carr. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. CeeDee Lamb, 47 yards. And the Patriots are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now a 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And now off to the races down the right side. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Hockenson. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the 4th is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert off of play action. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
It's like watching paint dry.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line ready to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
On first down, it's Herbert. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. From the gun, Herbert on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Chris Godwin from 19 yards away. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they got a puncher's chance.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off. And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Throwing his car on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. Here's Carr to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him...
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage. An even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are on their way to a 2-0 start. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Patriots are close to finishing off this football game. Carr going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just...
He's got a man, complete. A big gain that time for the Chargers, and even 50 yards. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. One last throw here for Herbert. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not